Angels, and I'm doing a live Q&A today. So if you're watching this back with me later, just click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive a message that you need to hear. That will be from your person or from the angels, whichever you ask for. They're very accurate as well. I do it all the time after the live. I click somewhere and always receive an answer I need to hear. And if you are jumping on live with me, just pop your message in the chat for me and I can answer your question. So let me just bring my live up. Bear with me a second. And then away we go. So let me just find this here. Bear with me a second. It does take a while for mine to actually come up live on here. So I just have to be a bit patient when I first start. You guys get access to it before I do, which is really strange. Here we go. It's coming up now. There we go. Okay. So welcome Shay in the house. Thank you for being here. If you are glad I'm live, guys, give me a thumbs up as well. So I'm going to start. Then we've got Renee in the house as well. We've got Alicia here. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here, guys. We've got Kat in the house. Good morning to everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It is 8 a.m. here in the UK on Monday morning, on this magical Monday. So I'm going to start with Shay says, hi, Liz. Any message from my DM? Will I see him physically anytime soon or hear from him? So, hey, Liza, welcome, welcome. So I'm using the masculine comes home deck because this is an energy around things moving forward. You know, what he's saying to you, first of all, is I should never have run, and he knows that today. Okay, so he's in the energy of today. What that means is for you as well to operate in the power of the now, to be in the present moment, because that's where the power is. But he's saying to you, I know today that I should never have run. Believe that I want to marry you. Believe that I'm already on my way. Believe that things are moving forward. Let's make a baby. So really what your person is showing you in these messages is that you have a future together. And he's already on the way towards that future. And it's already happening now. So let go of the when. You know, you're saying there, will I see him physically? Will I hear from him? So you're still learning to surrender to the power of the love and the power of the journey. To trust that he will come to you at the right time. To trust that he's on his way. So the eagle is a symbol of that. So if you've been seeing the eagle or you start seeing the eagle, especially eagles in flight, that's your sign to believe. If you're seeing 111, that's your sign to believe. Because he's saying to you, I do want a future with you. So marry me, let's make a baby. You know, these are things that may be possible, things that may not be possible, maybe you don't want. Because obviously you're going to discuss your future together, whether that's going to include children or marriage or whatever it will be. But the point of this message coming out is what your person is saying to you is we do have a future. We're going to do all of these things. And I know this today. I should never have ran. So this is moving where it's meant to be. So that's why those cards have come out first of all. But you've got this, the promise of the eagle and the 111. Now, what else is happening? So are you going to see him anytime soon or hear from him? What is this going to move forward? So the message is, shine your light, okay? Because he's got a vision of what he wants to do. This is about renewal, things coming back to life. So you're definitely going to come back together. And it's already in the process of happening now. So I can't give you a timeline because it's already happening. It could happen any time. You know, this is that energy where anything can happen if you shine bright. So the message for you is shine that light. Have confidence. Remember your power. Remember who you are as the divine feminine. And keep your eyes on the targeted intention. Keep your eyes on the vision, the positive. Be optimistic, have faith, and know that at the right time is coming in, because he is focused on you and he is focused on that today. He just needs to gain the strength and the courage to be able to bring it in a physical way. And that's what you're creating, because you're the light and your warmth is pulling him in. It's like he's saying to you, you're my happiness, you're my joy. You know, happiness is with you, and that's what I want to bring back to life. So there's definitely a renewal energy there. You know, you are coming back together, but I can't give you a timeline. You've just got to be patient. But we have got the number 19. So if you're feeling things are shifting now, this could happen between now and the 19th of May. And I do feel communication coming in as we're moving into May, into June anyway. So keep the faith and trust the love. I hope that helps, okay? So big thank you to everyone who's jumping in. I'm going to go up to Jennifer's donation. I do prioritise donations because they are energy exchanges. I'm not skipping anyone. So Jennifer says, update on A, please. Thank you for the donation. So what do we need to know for Jennifer? What's going on with A? So the message coming through today, we've got the mirror. So you're being reminded you are mirrors. So you may even see mirrored numbers. You could see 1221 or 1331, mirrored numbers. Because what he's saying is he's accessing his power. And since this full moon, he's really been thinking about this. So I feel that your person wants to bring stability into your connection. And he's releasing what needs to go to make that happen. We've got the mirror card here, but I'm seeing this energy as a snake. I'm also seeing a monkey in this, which is about mischievousness, wanting to come back to you in a more flirty energy, but also being curious about you. When I connect with the mirror energy, I always connect with monkeys, because monkeys can be very curious. They can also be very mischievous, but they can also cause problems and trouble, and that's the ego. So the ego is coming out into the open in your person because you're reflecting back to them things they need to heal. So there's a lot of healing work taking place. And I feel your person is accessing that power. If you look at the card, it's like there's an accessing there. You see this as the moon, or you could see this as a light for illumination. But I'm seeing that as pulling down from heaven what's needed. Guidance, information, illumination. So I feel today your person is doing a lot of deep thinking about you, and you are mirroring each other. So how you feel, they feel. So your person is saying to you, I do intend to reach out. So there is going to be a communication. And when I'm at work, whether this is physically at work or working on themselves, they are focused on providing for the future. So it could be a day today where your person is actually at work. And while they're doing that, they are thinking about the future and how they're going to reach out and what the future holds, and daydreaming and lots of things coming up to the surface. So I feel this is actually a really good day for your person moving towards you in their mind. So you're going to feel that energy, you're going to feel your person around you in that way. So a lot of power there. So let's pull you a card about your journey. What do you need to know? Yeah, there's no communication, but he intends to reach out. I intend to reach out. That's a good thing. Okay, that's what you have to understand. You're going to feel that. You're going to feel him in the physical way. Use affirmations to start your day in power. So that's what the angels want you to do. They want you to start your day in power, affirming what you want, affirming things are moving forward, affirming all is well. So what can you affirm to bring power in? What can you affirm? You can say, I am strong and I am loved. And that will open the door. So allow yourself to feel loved because you are, and you are stronger than you think you are. So you're being reminded of your power. Everything you're going through right now is growing you and teaching you and, healing you in some powerful way to prepare you for what's next. So he's saying to you, I do intend to reach out to you. When I'm at work, I'm working on our future. That's what's going on. So there's mirrored energy there. So you're mirroring each other right now. So look out for those mirrored numbers. Work through what you're feeling, because what you feel, your person is feeling too, and vice versa. So pay attention to your moods and your emotions, because that will also be connected with him. I hope that helps, okay? Bella, thank you for the donation, honey. Any message from Brian today? What's going on with Brian today? Straight out, we've got the world. So this is the world tree. And this is about things changing, seasons changing. You can see the seasons changing in this card here. So things are starting to change between you. So this is a good sign, because this is about movement. And it's reminding you that the roots of your connection run deep. And that's why the love will prevail. That's why the love will, continue to be strong no matter what's going on. That's why you'll conquer all. That's why the love will conquer all. So the world tree is showing you it's happening. It's happening. That's the message. So what does he want to say to you today? He's saying to you, yeah, you're receiving the promise of communication. So you've got the bee coming to you. So you may see a bee. Could come to you virtually, could come to you in the real world. But it's going to be a significant sign that things are changing. And he's saying to you, my heart hurts when I'm without you. So he's missing you. But when he's with you, his heart skips a beat. He's saying, when I'm with you and when I'm not with you, since I met you, I now know I'm really alive. So in other words, you make him feel alive, whether you're together or not. And he feels things like he's never felt. So he's preparing to communicate. And, when they feel this way, when they feel out of control in their emotions, that's when they're quiet, because they're processing what they're feeling. But he's saying, you make me feel things I've never felt before. And I am going to reach out and communicate to you how I feel, because things are changing. So again, this is about having faith in the seasons of your life, because things are starting to shift. So for example, if you've been in a period of separation or no contact, these things are moving into a new season where there will be contact and communication. So have faith in the seasons changing in your life. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, thank you for the donation, honey. A message from S for this new week. So what's going on with S? If anyone's wondering what this tarot deck is, it's the Wildwood Tarot. It's a really beautiful one. The foundation of life. So it's a brand new week. So what S is doing is thinking, right, this is a new week. It's a new week of power where I can set a foundation, the foundation of life. So what you're being reminded is that he has a very clear view of what he wants with you. That's set in stone. He's just putting it into place. Okay, because you're the stone, you're the rock. It's like you're the strength energy there. And he knows that no matter what goes on, no matter how he feels, he's going to continue to feel that way about you. No matter what happens in his life, you're the solid energy there. You know, you're the lighthouse, for example. So he's saying you're the foundation of my life. And I want to build a foundation for our life. So he could be at work, he could be busy. Again, I feel this energy where they're doing stuff. They're in this energy of doing today, creating, wanting things to move forward. And also the message coming through for you is to forgive yourself because you've done nothing wrong. So it's like he's saying to you, whatever's gone on between us, it's not your fault. You know, you've done nothing wrong. Forgive yourself. It's like he's saying, I'm acknowledging my mistakes and I'm taking responsibility for them. So he's apologising to you if he's ever made you feel like you don't matter or he doesn't care. He's saying all paths lead to you because you're the foundation of my life. So he's building that foundation and you're being reminded that you've done nothing wrong. So forgive yourself. So have faith today that all is well and all paths lead to you. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Let's have a look here. We got a message coming through for VP. Thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, any messages that I need to hear? Any messages that I need to hear? What do you need to know? Just bear with me a second. Let me just get rid of this person here. Okay, if people come on and they're trying to promote their videos or promote their channel, you know, just delete them, please, because, you know, we don't need people coming on doing that. That's what their own channel is for. I've never done that. You know, nobody goes around doing that, okay? We just have to have faith that the right people will click on our videos at the right time, and that always happens. So this is a message for VP. Any messages I need to hear? So what do you need to know? So the message coming through for you is, right now, whether it's yours or theirs or both of you, because it's more likely you're mirroring each other anyway, there's an inner child healing going on. So you've both got inner child wounds that are being healed right now. So you're learning how to reparent yourself. And what that means is giving to yourself all the things that you need. All the things you crave from your person or all the things you want from others, give it to yourself. That's how we reparent ourselves. Remember, you've got an inner child, and that inner child can be very needy at times. He can want attention and love. So give it to yourself. Don't ever think you've got to wait for that love from another or, you know, receive validation from anyone else to feel that you are strong and powerful, because you get that from yourself. So I feel this is reminding you that you are learning how to give to yourself everything you need, because all we ever need is within us anyway, within us. You know, our connection with ourself and source. And your person, your twin flame, lives in you anyway. So when you access that power, you feel the strength of the inner union. You know, you don't feel anything's missing. You don't feel anything is lacking. So I feel you're going through a wound healing right now to reparent yourself. And it's very likely your person is going through a healing of their wounds too. You know, learning to give to themselves what they need to be able to be in the right energy for you. That's what you need to hear. So what does your person want to say? Like the sun, you are my true happiness and the only light that warms me in my currently dark world. So your person is saying, I'm going through a little bit of darkness right now and your light warms me. Your light enriches me. That's your natural sunlight. And that's going to move things forward. So like the sun, you are their happiness. So reparent yourself today. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Yara, I'm on donations, honey, so I can't just, jump to other messages. I'm focused on donations, okay? So as I've said, donations are an energy exchange. That's why I prioritise them. So, it doesn't matter how many times you write things out in the chat, I've got to focus on the donations. So if anyone wants the question answering quicker, that's the way to do it, okay? Please appreciate that I have to answer the donations first. So we're going to do a message from Meera. Says, hi Liz, any message from my DM? Thank you for the donation. What do you need to know, okay? Any message from your DM? So your masculine is saying to you today, we've got the adder. So there's things being released right now. There's things being released. Yeah, I appreciate not everyone can donate, but I have to prioritise donations because it's an energy exchange, that's all, okay? So I work through the donations first because I only have a certain amount of time. And I can't get behind, that's all. Okay, that's the reason why. So please be patient and understanding. Most of the time, you'll receive messages through other people's messages. No, I don't take donations through PayPal. You can reach out to me for a personal reading, through PayPal. But listen to what I'm saying, Yara. You're probably receiving a message right now from other people's messages. Doesn't need to be directly for you to be for you. Okay, all the time. Sorry about this, Meera. Bear with me a second, okay? What I do after the live is click anywhere during the live and I receive an answer I need to hear. Okay, so it's about understanding you receive messages in other ways. But you're clearly learning patience right now, okay? So this is for Meera. So your masculine is saying, I'm releasing things that need to go. We've got the King of Bows. And this is also the adder energy. So what your person is saying is, I'm focused now on releasing things that stop me from moving forward. Because what I'm really seeing in this card is, can you see how this energy is like like the rock face of the Fool? Think about the Fool. Okay, in the Fool we take a leap of faith. But there's all these adders at the bottom of this cliff. So your person is a little bit afraid right now of taking a risk or moving towards you because there's things there that may get in the way. So they need to release those things first. So your masculine is saying to you, I'm releasing all the things right now that make me afraid of moving towards you. The things that may be in the way of me being with you. And that could be karmic situations, it could be other things. So your person is saying as well, I want to do this because I felt you moving on. Now, that doesn't mean you've moved on. It means that you may have shifted your energy into a higher vibration. And when you do that, you're not focusing on them anymore or as much. You're working on you. You're working on self-love. You're giving to yourself everything you need. And they get afraid by that because they feel it. And it's a great thing to do to work on self-love. It really does work for the connection. But they feel that inside and they're like, oh, I need to get my act together. I need to move forward, otherwise I'm going to lose you for good. And they go into fear about that. So the best thing you can do is raise your vibration and work on you, because your person is working very hard right now to move things out of the way, to move towards you. And I feel there's dragon energy around you as well, like fire energy, the fire dragons blasting things out of the way. What dragon is around you right now, assisting? Wow, we've got the earth dragon. And this is so that you can bring this into the physical. So the earth dragon helps to ground you and keep you strong and clears your path and land around you. So I'm definitely feeling this dragon. I've got a fire dragon coming through as well intuitively. But the fire and the earth dragons are helping to blast these adders or these snakes out of the way. So stay grounded today. Be ready for anything. Be ready to serve, which means being in the energy of power. It says stuck energy is clearing, you can move forward in life. So look at the energy of the card. What I'm saying here to you is, this is your divine masculine standing on the edge of this cliff. But at the bottom of this cliff right now are all these snakes. So this could be karmic energies, things in the way. That's what's being moved out of the way so your person can stand strong and take that move towards you. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Mariana, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can I have a message from B today about his thoughts and feelings and any block to move towards me now? So what he's saying to you today is, always and forever eternally together. So what that means is you're being reminded that, whoever you're connecting with right now is part of you because you're connecting with them. Now, I'm not saying this person is your twin flame. It's up to you to know that. But what the energy here is, that you just have to go within yourself to access him, because he's always there. And he feels that deep connection with you. He's saying to you, I dream about you. So he's dreaming about you right now. And you're saying, what are his thoughts and feelings to move towards me? He's dreaming about you. So his higher self will be guiding him to reach out. And they give me fear. So he's working through some fears. He said, I dream about waking up with you, and they give me fear, and I live to fall asleep with you. So it feels like right now he's working through some fears to be able to be around you, and he's accessing this in dreams. He said, I'm wiser now. So he's really showing you in these messages that he's been working on who he is. Okay, he's been working on himself, and you're working on yourself. He's saying to you the world tree. So he knows you can give him the world. He wants to give you the world, but things are changing in his life. So it really is about being in the flow. Okay, so rather than asking about him, because that's what he's working through, let's do a message for you. What can you affirm? Affirm that you are lovable and you deserve love in your life. And when you feel that way, you're giving to yourself everything you need. You're not really so bothered about if he's going to reach out or not because you're in your own power. So affirm, I am lovable. I deserve love in my life. And then have faith that he wants to give you the world, because really it's not even about him giving you the world. It's about God giving you the world. And you believing and having faith that you deserve the world. And it will happen at the right time. But he's letting you know he's wiser in his life now. He's dreaming about you, and he's thinking about how life could be with you. He's thinking, could we be eternally forever? He's thinking about having that relationship with you and what it means. And I feel he's releasing things he needs to release to make that happen. So the dragon that's assisting you right now, you've got the dusky pink dragon from Andromeda. And this prepares your chakra system to embody I love. So you could do a chakra cleanse today, which would help because it's the start of a new week. Cleansing your chakras would align you with where you are. Accept and radiate higher love and touch others with its flame. That's what you need to know. So when you operate in your higher energy, things move forward quicker. So focus on that. I hope that helps, okay? Someone's asked me if this is a wig. Yes, it is a wig, okay? Because I wear wigs. Check out my other channel, Wigs with Liz. That's all I'm going to say. Don't need to go into that. Check out Wigs with Liz. And we got CeCe, thank you for the donation, honey. Morning, a message from my love. Enjoy your day. Thank you so much, honey. So what's going on with your person today? Jump straight out. So the card is, there was no other choice. There was no other choice. So whatever's going on or whatever happened, it's more about what happened. There was no other choice. It needed to happen that way. So you might think, well, there's always a choice. And yes, there is. But it needed to happen that way. That's the energy coming through. It needed to happen that way. There was no other choice in that moment because it needed to happen that way. And he's saying, I'm addicted to things that distract me from my truth. Okay, so you'll know what those things are. That could be fear. Sometimes we get addicted to our fear because we're going over and over and over things in our head. It could be a substance. It could be alcohol. It could be other things. It could be situations he's in, things he's doing. But what he's saying to you is, there was no other choice. It had to happen that way so that I can release the things that distract me from my truth. So that's where he is right now in his life. He's working on releasing things that distract him from his truth. And guess what? You're his truth. Okay? So he's saying to you, I'll leave first because I can't stand to see you walk away from me. So what he's really saying to you there is, it had to happen that way because he's working through abandonment issues. So he's got abandonment issues because he's pushing you away. So he said, I'll leave first, or I left, or I'm not replying because I'm afraid that you might walk away from me or not reply to me. So he's dealing with that wound. So that's what he's healing deep inside. So what can you affirm to assist this in a higher way? You can affirm I am strong. And you can tell him on the 5D that he is stronger than he thinks he is. He can overcome anything. You can even ask the angels to help him work through these addictions that, stop him from feeling and seeing his truth. But it had to happen that way. That's his message. Okay? It had to happen that way for growth. So you are strong enough to get through whatever you're going through, and that's what you're being reminded of today. I hope that helps, okay? Palomi, thank you for the donation, honey. Liz, I'm on my way to the office today. I saw a bus that goes to his house, and in the back of the bus it was written, good luck, and friend, I'm back again. Is that a sign? Any message from it? Well, there is a message. That's a message he's going to come back to you as a friend. So it doesn't mean he's just going to be your friend. It means he's going to come back into your life with friendship, which will grow into more. So that's a really beautiful message. And it's also reminding you to focus on the love, to focus on the friendship, the joy, the blessings. Be open to love in all its many forms. So when you affirm, I am open to love, you allow love in. And you saw that sign, you were made aware of it. So you know it's a sign. So don't doubt it when it comes, because that's the angel saying to you, you're open right now and receptive to this love in all its many forms. And that's why you're seeing signs. Have compassion and kindness for yourself and others. So have compassion on this journey. And you can affirm that I am compassionate and kind. I am open to love. And I am living the life of my dreams. So when you visualize the life you desire, it opens all the doors. So spend time doing some deep thinking, imagining things or visualizing things how you want them to be. And he's saying music helps me to say what I feel. So he may not be communicating with you physically right now, but he's sending you messages and music. So the songs that you are hearing right now, what are they saying to you? So the songs that you are hearing are saying, what the message is, you need to be connecting more, because I feel the angels want you to connect more with your intuition, because you're already open to this love and receptive. So you are receiving what you need. So if you hear a particular song today, or you have been hearing a song and it's repetitive, the angels want you to listen to the song before you go to bed, because you're going to have a dream that will help you to understand the message he's bringing to you. So he says you'll have a dream that you will remember that has important guidance for you. That's what you need to do, okay? I hope that helps. These keyboard warriors are saying the most ridiculous things. I'm going to actually hide that person from the channel. Just bear with me a second. If I can click on it. There we go, okay, because we don't need people coming on saying absolutely ridiculous things. It's probably children getting on the chat, teenagers, people who have no idea what they're doing, okay? That's usually when you see messages like that, if you're wondering who would write things like that, it's probably teenagers or kids coming on. So we're going to do a message for the beautiful Anne. Thank you for the donation, honey. Anne says, I usually reply to Frank's messages fast same day, but I have not answered to his message yesterday where he asked if I had a good weekend. How does it make him feel that I've pulled back? Thank you. And that's a real testament to your power, because that's what you're doing. You're saying, right, I'm not going to give him priority anymore. So how does he feel right now that you've pulled your energy back? He's saying, yeah, look at this. I will call you soon. So he's going to reach out again, okay? So he's going to reach out again. You know how sometimes when we don't receive a reply and we panic and maybe send another message or start bombarding them with messages, that's how he's feeling. What you're doing, who you're doing it with, he's starting to panic a little bit, which is exactly the energy you want to create. Not that you're playing games with him. It's not about playing games. It's about making him realise that you're not at his beck and call. And he needs to step up. And that's what he's saying, I'll call you soon. And also the journey is protected. So he's also feeling that you may be protecting your energy a little bit too. And you're being reminded that whatever happens, the journey is protected. So don't go into fear and think, oh, is he never going to call me? Or what's he going to do? Or because your journey is protected. But he will call you soon. So it's entirely up to you how you handle this from now on. If you want to reach out or you want to wait until he reaches out again. But he's going to call you. So don't feel he's going to message you or feel he's going to ring you up. I hope that helps, okay? Miss Sakura, thank you for the donation, honey. Message, thoughts, feelings from Paul today. You miss him. Well, if you're missing him, he is missing you. Okay? So the message coming through here is, we've got, you are the priority in my life. You just have to look at it closer. So you are his priority. Sometimes it won't feel that way or seem that way because of what's going on or the 3D. But you are the priority in his life. And he's saying that to you. You just need to look at it a bit closer. And he said, I'll look at your picture to feel close to you when I feel far away. So he's actually saying, I'm looking at your picture and that's helping me to look closer at what's going on between us. And it's helping me to feel close to you when you're not there. You're the priority in my life. So I definitely feel that if you look at his picture, you're going to feel the power of the love. And you don't have to look at an actual picture. You can close your eyes and feel the connection because you're connected in that way. But he's saying to you, I'm looking at your picture right now. And that could be on social media, or he could have a picture of you, or he could be visualizing you. But he's saying, you feel far away from me and I'm visualizing being with you because you are the priority in my life. You just need to look at it closer. And that means he's either protecting you by staying away, or he's working on where he needs to heal before he can move towards you. So the angels are saying, yeah, you'll achieve union in this lifetime. This is a period of regeneration. And you've also got messages through music again there. So see how this is repeating in different decks of cards. There's messages coming to everyone through music. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, oh, I haven't received a message, you're already receiving messages in music. Okay, that's what you need being guided to know. And you're being guided to know they are finding themselves. Okay, they are finding themselves. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages from his 3D self? Okay, messages from his 3D self. He's saying to you, I'm promising you communication. So you're receiving in the 3D world a B, because the B is the promise of communication. So he's saying to you, I am going to communicate to you. That's what you need to know. Okay, so you're saying, what's the message from his 3D self? He's going to communicate with you. Now, when or what do we need to know about it? You've got the Fire of Arrows. He's frustrated. They give me the word foundation. Okay, so definitely he's building a foundation. So everything he's going through right now is part of his growth and learning, remember, to build the right foundation for you and the right foundation within himself. Remember, it's not just about you. It's about his healing journey. And it's about his soul growth. You see it from your perspective constantly, but try and see it from his perspective too. So he's saying, I am frustrated because I want to communicate with you and I can't right now, but I intend to in the future. So he is focused on that. But what you need to do is try and see it from a higher perspective. And that's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Gypsy, thank you for the donation, honey. Gypsy says, let me just go back to your donation that jumped up there. Hi Liz, is JJ open to receiving a surprise from me on his birthday? I'm feeling a pull. Well, remember, birthdays mean something different to the feminine than they do to the masculine. It's so important you understand that, because we learn on this journey that birthdays are a time to reset. Okay, a time to start again, like a new chapter. Every day is a new beginning. Every day is our birthday when we get reborn. When we wake up, we've been born again. We should be grateful for that. Instead of waiting for the birthday or thinking something big has got to happen on the birthday. That's society and programming. So you're saying, is he open to receiving something from me on his birthday? I'm feeling a pull. But it's more likely the fact that you're thinking about his birthday, thinking I've got an excuse now to reach out, or there's a reason for me to contact him, or because every day is a new beginning. And the masculines don't really focus on their birthday the same way as the feminines do. And when you operate in your own masculine energy, you'll realise that. Like for me, I don't really think about a birthday because every day is a birthday. Does that make sense? So it's like every day he's open to receiving a message from you, not just on his birthday. So we need to move out of this programming about birthdays, Christmases, anniversaries, all these particular dates, because when things don't go to plan on those days, it can affect us if we allow it to. So we can get triggered thinking, oh, he should have messaged me on my birthday, or I should have received this or that. And it's just programming from society. So I feel what he wants to say to you is, you don't need to wait until my birthday. If you want to reach out, reach out. He may not respond the way you want him to, because he will respond when he's ready to. But don't feel you've got to wait until his birthday to reach out, okay? So the message coming through from him to you is pain. He's in a lot of pain right now, and he's healing that pain. Okay, so obviously hearing from you will always be welcome, because it will ease that pain and he will feel comforted by your light and love. But it doesn't mean he's necessarily going to be open and, receptive to you the way you want him to be. So the guidance is always reach out if you feel guided to, but have no expectations, because expectations create disappointment. He's saying to you right now, it's a journey. He's saying it's about the journey. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. He's growing on this journey. Luck is on your side right now as well. You've got number 13. So it would be a very lucky time to reach out. But he is doing a lot of deep thinking and soul searching. So you've got to be patient with him too. So for example, if you reach out or, surprise him in some way, just be at ease with what happens after that. Don't get triggered if you don't receive a reply, or you don't receive a reply straight away, or something doesn't happen the way you expect it to. That's what you're guided to know. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any message from Gabriel today? What does Gabriel want to say to you today? What does Gabriel want to say? I need space sometimes. It's quite normal and there's nothing wrong. So you're being reminded, if he needs space, if he needs time, if there is a no contact or a separation, it's normal on this journey and there's nothing wrong. And that's really what he's saying right now is, when I need space, it's a normal thing. And it's so true. The divine masculines need that space. They need space to think and process and understand themselves. And the thing is, when they need that space, you are mirrors. The family needs it too. But as a family, we may not realise we need it, but we always do too. So it's always an opportunity to give back to you, because he's saying, I am preparing to reach out, even if things are quiet. You need space to work out how to move forward to you and what to do. So he's saying, I am preparing to reach out. And that's a preparation. It's not like he's saying, I intend to. That's what he intends. But it's beyond that. He's preparing. He's working it out. So he's saying, I am preparing to reach out. Again, this could happen any time. They're giving me an eye. Well, it feels like something in the eye. So again, when it feels like there's something in the eye, it's because he's looking at his life. Okay, and he's aware of his circumstances. And he's aware of what he needs to change. He's saying, just love me. Just love me. And remember, that's what we have to learn to do through unconditional love. In other words, instead of focusing on fear or getting triggered or being frustrated, he's saying, just love me. I'm preparing to reach out. There's nothing wrong. I just need space. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do a message for Susanna. Thank you for the donation. Any messages today, Liz? Any message from my dad? So first of all, what's the message for you? What's the message for you coming through here? You are desired. So the angels are reminding you of that, to remember that you are desired, that you are passionate and sexy. So you can affirm, and they give me fear. Affirm, I am desired. I am desirable. They give me fear. I am passionate and sexy. So there may be something in you right now where you may not be feeling desired, or you may not be feeling passionate or sexy, or you may be wondering if he sees you that way. And it may be creating some fear in you. Maybe you think about if he sees other people that way. So this is your sign that he is very, attracted to you, and he has a lot of passion and desire for you, and he does see you as sexy. But you have to see yourself that way. So you can affirm that I am desired, I am desirable, I'm passionate and sexy. Now let's bring in a message from your dad. And I'm going to bring it in through the Sacred Destiny card. So what do you need to know right now? What is your dad saying to you from heaven? Or what is your dad bringing through to you? Pleasure. So again, isn't this interesting when it's connected with desire and feeling sexy? So really what your dad is saying to you is, enjoy the pleasure of the earth. Enjoy the physical sensations you experience. Enjoy everything while you are here on the earth. You are a human being for a reason. You are a spiritual being, but you've been put into a human body so you can feel. Okay, and you can feel pleasure. Pleasure is a part of that. Now, we feel pleasure when we are happy. We feel natural pleasure. We feel pleasured by happiness. We feel pleasure when we look at the sun shining. We can feel pleasure in many ways. But I feel this is also about you feeling pleasure in a desired way. So make sure you're also giving yourself pleasure if you need to. Trying to keep it clean. Okay, but also you've got this energy of the stag in this card, which is the promise of everything you want moving into place. But it's the deer. Okay, and the deer is about the divine feminine. The deer is about having compassion and kindness and gentleness. So really what your dad is saying to you, each step you take in life, see it as a pleasure. See it as a gift. Enjoy it. Because you're here to experience that. And the thing is, the most powerful thing that up there say, our loved ones in heaven who've walked the earth say, when they pass over, is enjoy each moment that you're living. Because life is short. You know, I mean, look how quick the time goes by. And don't worry, you're not going to miss out on what's meant for you. But enjoy each moment. Find the pleasure in everything. Savor everything. Savor the taste of food and the way it feels to be outdoors when you feel the air like flowing over you. And, you know, the way it feels when you have a shower and you feel the water on your skin. And enjoy everything. Experience pleasure. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Ash, we thank you for the donation, honey. What's my DMB feeling after talking to me yesterday? So what's B feeling after talking to you yesterday? B is saying, I'll call you soon. So he wants to continue the conversation. Okay, he said, I'll call you soon. I intend to reach out to you. Rainbow, our journey is protected. So also that he's protecting you when he's not around you. That, you know, your journey is protected. It feels that way. So he also feels that you are guided and protected from heaven. And he's saying to you, by allowing me to contact you, you are teaching me to ask for what I want and to be true to who I am. So again, I feel this message is you're learning to allow him to be the one that reaches out. And he's saying to you, after talking to you yesterday, I know that our journey is protected and safe and we're being guided and that I need to show you how I feel. So he's saying, let me contact you. So let him process whatever you've talked about and then let him reach out to you. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Larisha, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, angel or DM message for the day, please. So what do you need to know for this day? What do you need to know for this day? What's the energy for you around this day? So the message for you is happiness. And you've got the dolphin. So focus on playfulness today, lightening the load. If you're worried about anything or stressing over anything, give it to heaven. But find time to play, to have fun, to breathe, to laugh, to enjoy, to feel more light-hearted with things. And that will uplift your vibration. So focus on the blessings. Focus on the happiness. Focus on the joy. And you are joy. You bring joy into your person's life. And that's also what they want you to know. So what do they want to say to you today? I'm wiser now. So remember, everything you both go through grows your soul. It makes you wiser, stronger, and more in tune with who you are. And he said, I'm wiser now. So lighten the load and be at peace with where you are and take it one step at a time. I hope that helps, okay? Nette, thank you for the donation, honey. Hello, dear Liz. Will he be back once in this lifetime? Will he be back? Well, you have to have faith. Okay, you have to have faith that he'll be back. If you feel that you are one, of course he's going to come back. Right now what's happened is he's felt you moving on. Okay, or you felt him moving on. Maybe that's the energy you think it is as he moved on. And he's saying to you, because I felt you moving on, I'm staying away. So it feels like he's maybe felt you moving on. So maybe you've been, surrendering or you've been trying to move on in some way and he's felt that energy. So that's why there may have been a little bit of a stuck energy, okay? What he's saying to you is, the green man, he's doing a lot of healing right now. So the reason he hasn't been around you in the physical, or the reason maybe things haven't moved forward the way you wanted them to, is because he's doing a lot of healing on himself. He's working on himself right now. He's felt you moving on, so he's working on himself. That doesn't mean he's moving on. It means he's trying to heal the parts of himself that he's struggling with. So I definitely feel that he's moving into a fresh energy. Okay, so this is a good thing that he's moving into a fresh energy because he's healing himself. He's looking at his life very honestly. And he's saying he's in a karmic situation that stresses him out. So he's saying this karmic situation stresses me out. So he's dealing with something right now karmic and it's healing him. So I do feel he's going to move towards you, just not quite yet. So the message for you is, work on healing you, work on raising your vibration and having faith that what's meant for you will be for you. Because if he is meant for you, and I feel he is, he will come back at the right time. So any other information about him moving forward? Yeah, he wants to come forward to you, but he's stuck in a situation that he needs to release. So this will be the karmic energy that's stressing him out. Whatever it is, it could be a person, it could be a job, it could be something he's stuck in. Something he's dealing with, something financial even. But he wants to be over on your side of this land here. You're over here. He's trying to get there. So he will move towards you. Okay, it could even happen between now and July. But you have to start believing first of all. Instead of saying, will he be back once in this lifetime? That's like you're not even believing it's possible. So start having faith and saying what's meant for me will be for me. I am exactly where I'm meant to be. I am on the right path. So start affirming the good things instead of focusing on the negatives or what isn't there. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. Please messages from my beautiful twin. Meow to you as well. Thank you again for time stamping everything. You don't need to do that, but it really does help, okay? And I know you won't be able to do it all the time because it will take a lot of time and energy and you might burn yourself out, doing it too. So don't feel obligated. I know you don't. I'm just saying I appreciate it, but don't feel you need to do that if you have a day where you're busy. So we've got the seer. Okay, so what this means is you are both connecting with each other in a higher way. So you're having visions of each other. So I definitely feel that your person feels you and sees you in a powerful 5D way. So I feel your person is definitely dreaming about you and connecting with you. That's what's going on. So anything else you need to know? And obviously you've been reminded you are a psychic being. So we've got I am loved and safe. The angels are all around you right now guiding this connection. So you will feel guided and so is your person. And there is going to be a reaching out and moving forward. This is already in the motions now. There's an opportunity coming in for you guys to reconnect. But again, your person wants to come to you with something real and concrete. Something that, they have a reason to contact you or be around you. So they're actually having a vision right now of the future. Having a vision of what they want. So this is about visualizing the things, the way you want it to be, but the things to happen the way you want it to happen. So visualize it. So you've been reminded of that you're also seeing signs and synchronicities of previews of things to come. So your person is saying to you, you're my everything and so much more. And I want to come forward with an offer to you. And I have a vision of this. And I know that we are loved and protected and safe. And it will happen at the right time. And this is the energy of where we are now. December to April, where we are now in April, moving into May. There's plenty of opportunities coming in for you to come together. So trust in the journey. I feel the message that you need to know is that you're receiving previews. The angels are giving you visions and previews of what's to come. So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities because they are always speaking to you. And they are seeing them too. You're both seeing them. You're both reminded of each other. And that's the power of the love. I hope that helps, okay? And Joan, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any messages about DM's 3D self and his karmic situation? So what's happening in his life right now? What do you need to know? First card is he wants to open his heart to you. That's the most important thing. He's saying, my heart belongs to you. I want to open up to you. But he knows that he needs to actually be able to give to you equally. And he's not able to do that right now because of his karmic situation. So the message for you is to continue to shine your light bright because he's finding strength to change. He's finding strength to move on from this karmic situation. So what's happening within that karmic situation? He's saying to you, he knows he needs to say goodbye to that. Whether it's a person or a situation, whatever it is, he's saying we need to say goodbye. It has to be over. Okay, so he knows he needs to end that situation. He knows he needs to end it. And he's finding the strength to do that. And your light is keeping him strong. So he's saying to you, I want to open my heart to you. And you belong to me. And I belong to you. You have my heart. But it needs to be equally balanced. So he can't really come forward towards you until he's dealt with his karmic situation. And that's what he's working on. So the message for you is to continue to shine bright. So the angels are saying, honor yourself and recognize he is honouring you by taking the honouring path towards you and doing this right. Appreciate how far you've come and know that you are being guided by signs and synchronicities. So affirm that and say, I trust the signs I see because they are showing you what's to come. And that's the way you honour yourself. I hope that helps, okay? Nina, thank you for the donation, honey. We've also got Daisy in the house. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, what's aligning for me in love? What's aligning for me in love? What's aligning for you in love? Well, definitely passion, okay? Because your person is saying to you, you always turn me on, and yes, that was me. So if you start feeling heat in the body, if you start feeling desirable, if you start feeling a lot of sexy energy, and if you start feeling that way, he's saying, yes, that was me. So he's sending that energy to you. He's sending that energy to you saying, you always turn me on. Yes, that was me. So I feel he's sending you that energy, and you're feeling that, wondering what's going on with me. So that's definitely coming in passion, okay? So what he's saying is, be good to yourself. Be good to you. So the message from heaven is, focus right now on treating yourself with love and care. Giving to yourself all the things that you want or crave from another in love. And that's how you're good to yourself. And when you give to yourself in that way, you open the doors for someone else to give that to you. But I feel by being good to you opens the doors. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Jose, I think what Renee means is just you don't have to keep putting your question in again and again and again and again. Okay, because I'm working on donations. Okay, so be patient. If you want your question answered quicker, that's what the super chat is there for. Okay, so it's about being patient. That's what Rennie means. Don't keep putting your question in and in and in. Because I'm working through donations right now, okay? That's all it means. Not meaning to ignore anyone. I'm never ignoring anyone. You do receive answers through other people's messages. So if something is resonating with you, it's for you. So be open to receiving messages in many ways, not just by having your question answered directly. That's what you need to know. And I'm new, and if you can't, just listen right now to other people's messages, because there may just be a message in there you need to hear. Okay? And I appreciate you being here. I'm just working through donations right now. So we're going to do a message for Sonny says, thank you for the donation, Sonny. Sonny says, can you let me know what the person that obsessed me thinking and feeling about me? So you want to know how your person is feeling about you. Does your person feel the same way? Okay. So first of all, this is showing you who you are. You have to believe in yourself. You have to remember who you are. Now, I feel your person sees you as someone very nurturing, very loving, very kind, very gentle. That's how you have to see yourself too. So remember, how you see yourself is also how other people see you. So your person sees you as someone that can look after them, be there for them, nurture them, and give to them everything they need in a beautiful way. That's the Empress energy. And also, nobody compares to you, that you are enough. So that's what you're being shown. Really what the message coming through for you is, you have to believe in yourself. You have to know that you are enough. You have to understand that nobody compares to you. Remember your own value. So when you remember your own value, you are valuable to others because you feel valuable within yourself. So your person sees your value. That's what you need to know. But right now you have to value yourself. So work on valuing yourself. Recognize that no matter who they are with or what they're doing, it's not you. Nobody compares to you, that you are enough. So affirm that I am enough. I am valuable. I am special. I am desired. I am beautiful. I am special and magical. And then you're going to feel that way. You're going to have more confidence. And your person is going to feel that confidence and be drawn to your light. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? CeCe, thank you for the donation. Message from my love's 3D self. What do you need to know? What does your person want to say to you? Your person is saying, I'm going to apologise to you. And if you're seeing red roses in the physical world, that's a sign of that. So as soon as you start seeing red roses, that's a sign you're going to receive your apology. But it's also a sign of the apology. So you don't need to receive the apology for it to come in, because you're already receiving it now. The angels want you to work on forgiveness now, to forgive everything and feel healed. And that's usually when the apology comes in anyway, when you no longer need it. But you're going to receive a 3D red rose in some way as a sign of the apology. So really what your person is saying, I'm sorry, I'm going to apologise. I hope that helps, okay? And I know you've received a previous message as well. Put them both together. Natalia, thank you for the donation, honey. Not long now, and we're going to be in London. It's going to be so exciting. I want to say a big thank you to Renee and Victor as well for being my moderators today. I know the chat's a bit crazy again. So Natalia says, hi Liz, can I please have a message from Grayson? So what does Grayson want to say? Like the sun, you are my true happiness, and the only light that warms me in my currently dark world. So again, that's the energy of the sun. You are the sun in their life. And also, you don't need to control this. Our guides are directing us and guiding us back together. So from his higher self, he's saying to you, the angels are on this. Divine intervention is taking place. No matter where we go or what we do, we will always end up together because all paths lead home. And you're the sun and you're the light. Now, I know that sometimes it may not feel that way by the way his behaviour is, but he's very aware of who you are in his life. So what's he going through right now? He's saying to you, I do respect you. So he's coming through with the 9 of bows. He's saying, please don't give up on me because I do respect you. And I know sometimes it may not feel that way because of his behaviour, but he wants you to know today he respects you. I respect you. Please don't give up on me. You're the sun that warms me in my dark world. And the angels are saying you just don't need to control this because the universe is creating the way. I hope that helps, okay? So I feel he wants to show you respect, and that's probably the best message that could come through under the circumstances. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Amber, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can I get a message from D? What's the advice for me regarding us? So what does D want to say to you today? What does D want to say? D's saying you always turn me on. So remember, you are desired. He sees you in that way. He's attracted to you in that way. There's a lot of, intimate chemistry between you. You can affirm, I experience love everywhere I go because you are surrounded with love. Sometimes we don't feel that way because we're stressed out or we're worried or we're overthinking. But when we give that to heaven and when we breathe and go in nature and relax our mind, we start seeing love everywhere we go because you are surrounded with love. You are surrounded with love if you see, hearts, or you see people holding hands, or you see love. You can see love in a mother and a child. You're seeing love around you because you are surrounded with it. So what the angels want you to do is experience love everywhere you go, because then you're more receptive to love and you're feeling more lovable, you're feeling romantic, you're feeling excited about life, you're in the attracting energy, and then you attract in what you desire. And he's saying to you, I want you to know that you always turn me on. I want you to know that I always desire you. I'm always thinking of you in that way. So he is desiring you. He is attracted to you. But the message is saying, what's the advice? The advice is to know that you are surrounded with love. And when you know that, you experience love everywhere you go. And then you operate in a higher energy and you attract everything you want in, including your person in the right energy. And that's the message. And also the right people understand you. So affirm, I am understood. I am understood and I experience love everywhere I go. And that's what you'll have. And the thing is, when you experience love everywhere you go in that way, it changes your life. Renee will tell you that. I can tell you that, because when you know you've got a relationship with the universe, with God, with the higher power, Jesus, whoever you connect with, every day is an adventure. And every day you're shown love. You're shown that you are loved. And every day you'll go to bed grateful for all the amazing blessings you've experienced that day. Even if the outer circumstances aren't exactly as you want them to be grateful for everything now. And you'll open the doors to everything you want. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Angel Love, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, how is my person feeling today? And any messages for me, thank you. So what do you need to know? So what does your person want to say? Your person is saying to you today, my guides are assisting me. So your person is being guided. So, sometimes on this journey we go into fear and think we have to be the one telling them things or showing them things or guiding them. And they're already being guided. So your person is saying, my guides are assisting me right now. So there's a lot of change and soul growth going on within your person. And your person is saying to you, our journey is protected because our guides, my guides and our guides are assisting us. My guides are assisting me. Our journey is protected. So you're being reminded right now that you may not be together in this moment, but that doesn't mean you're not together because your person is feeling the energy of you. And you are one and you are connected. So the message coming through for you from heaven is big, happy change and good news is on the way. And what they're saying is be happy. Be happy because big, happy changes are coming. Good news is on the way. You can't run away from your own soul. And he's aware of that. He knows he can't run. So if he seems to be running from you, he isn't. He's running from himself, and he's running into himself. And you're being reminded that you are so much more than your physical self. And that's what we learn on this journey. It's not just about being in a relationship in a physical way. It's about the way we connect through the spiritual realms, the way we feel each other, the way we mirror each other, the way we connect in a higher way. That's what your purpose is. And any differences that you have between you are proof that love has no barriers. That's why there's so many differences with twin flames, like age gaps or religious differences or cultural differences or, other differences. Whatever it is, you are pioneers of truth. So he's really going within to understand what this connection is all about. So give it time. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Real Justin says, just stopping by to spread the love. Thank you so much. Ram, thank you for the donation, honey. After talking about moving in together this week and meeting her two sons for the first time yesterday, and we all went on a hike, afterwards she said it's not going to work out between us message. So fear, it's not real. It's illusion. She wouldn't be introducing you to her two sons or talking about moving in together if she didn't think it was going to work out. She's just afraid she's going to mess it up. She's afraid of being hurt. She's feeling vulnerable. It's just this in and out cycle, which I'm sure, Ram, you're used to by now. So don't take it personally. You know that she's working through her own fears. So let's bring in an energy for you for the week. And 9 a.m, the weekly reading's just gone on as well. So the weekly reading has given you guidance. The message coming through here for you for this week is diligence. So really what I'm feeling with this is, it may feel cloudy sometimes when she's saying all these crazy things, but when you connect with your own intuition and your own higher self and your own truth, those clouds shift. And really she's just afraid because she's afraid of losing happiness. She knows happiness, true happiness is with you, and she's afraid of losing that. That's all it is. So the message is, don't take it personally. She'll be back. She's just in fear. And I know it's probably so frustrating for you because it feels like this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But, the love is so strong because, look, this is what you've got. Okay, whether that's happening in the physical or in the 5D, that's how she feels about you. You say, I'm better equipped when she does this. You know now how to deal with it because you've been dealing with it. So you're learning now that, it doesn't mean anything because she'll be back tomorrow. That's kind of the energy. You know that. You know that she's working through her own fears. It's irrational fears. And she's lucky that it's you because anyone else would be saying, that's enough, I've had enough. But it's not like she's taking you for granted. She really isn't. But, you could turn around and say, well, I've had enough, just whatever then. But, and that would, cut her to the bone, obviously. But you're just, you know that it's just her ego causing problems. So she knows that she was searching for you from the moment she was born. And that's really what makes her feel vulnerable. Yeah, don't take it personally. Again, that's really the answer. You're saying, what's the message? The message is, don't take it personally. This is what's happening within her right now for her own soul growth. She's just afraid of losing everything. You're everything to her. She's afraid of that. She's saying to you, I dream about waking up with you and I live to fall asleep with you. She's just afraid of losing that. That's what's going on. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Don't take it personally. Sunita, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, what's Armit's current feelings? And bear with me, a chat move then. Armit's current feelings and thoughts about me. So what's he currently going through right now? They give me fear. He's going through some fear. So he's saying to you today, feel me. So what he's saying is, you don't need to know what I'm feeling by a message or a reader because you feel me. All you have to do is close your eyes and you'll feel me. Feel me because I'm feeling you. We are one. So he's reminding you to connect with him in a higher way. That everything you feel is real. When you feel certain things, it's connecting with him in that way. So for example, we feel their truth because we feel how they are feeling. So we feel when they are anxious, nervous. We feel when they are angry and frustrated. We feel when they are turned on. We feel it when they are sad, when they are happy. We feel their energy. He's saying, I'm wiser now. So he's wiser now to this connection. He's saying this connection between us is making me a lot stronger and a lot wiser. If you want to know how I'm feeling and thinking about you, all you have to do is connect with me and feel me. Feel me in that way. So let's get another energy. And I have to give you the message that's coming through. He's saying to you, why are you doubting our love? Why are you going outside of yourself for the answers when the answers are within? That's what he's saying to you from his higher self. And the message for the connection is love. Love. What does he feel for you? Love. What's he thinking about you? Love. He's saying all you have to do is feel me and you'll feel the love because I'm wiser now. And what that means is he's much more connected with his intuitive self. So because he's wiser now, he's able to send that energy to you. He's connecting with you in a higher way because you have that telepathic link and that bond, it's strong. So that's what the angels want you to connect with as you start this new week. I hope that helps, okay? Just seen Laura Marto in the house. Look who's here. Carrot One is running up to Laura and giving you massive kisses. And, Carrot One's jumping around here as well. Passport, passport, passport. And, I got my case out yesterday. And I aired it out last night. I've been packing it this morning. I've already had to take everything out and put it in 3 times because I can't fit everything in my case. I'm thinking, oh my goodness me, how am I going to do it? So, and obviously I've got your stuff as well. I've got Rob's stuff as well. So I'm thinking, I'm going to take an extra bag as well. So it's going to be interesting getting that train. But I'm so excited, 2 weeks I'm going to be in London. I'm so excited. So if anyone wants to know what I'm talking about, if you want to come and see me live in London, it's 2 weeks on Saturday, the event itself. Your tickets are in the description box below. There's still time to get involved in this. And we're all going to be in London together. It's going to be amazing. So excited. Susanna, thank you for the donation, honey. A message on my career, my desire to become a pilot. Well, whatever you desire, you can have, but you have to believe in yourself. Someone out there may say, you can't do that. You can't do that because it's something unbelievable or it's something out there. But when you focus on what you want, the solutions come. So the angel's saying to you, regarding if you want this, you have to just believe and visualize yourself doing the job, and then the doors will open. The right people will come in. The opportunities will show up. Nothing is impossible because with God, all things are possible. That's really what the angels want you to know. So fulfillment, if you feel this will fulfill you, it's going to create a big adventure within you. It's an adventure. See it as exciting. Something that can fulfill you in many ways, but can also bring in adventures because becoming a pilot is about going on adventures, and going new places, and it will bring in delight. So when you visualize this, the angels want you to visualize it with delight. Visualize being fulfilled in that situation, in that job. So really the first step for you is about visualization. And that's you setting your intention to the universe about what you want, no matter how it seems. People say things like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And people will say things like astronaut or an actor or an actress. And people think, you'll never do that. But guess what? There are people out there doing those jobs. It's not like it's not possible. It's just about believing and having faith. And you could think, well, it's where they've been born into, or they might know the right people. It's not that at all. It's the universe creating the way. To the universe, whatever you want is possible. A small thing or a big thing. When you have faith, even a small amount, it opens doors, it moves mountains. So the message is, think about what you want with delight and fulfillment, and the adventure will come. So it's going to be a big adventure for you, and it's possible for you in this lifetime. But you have to believe it's possible instead of feeling restricted within the mind. I hope that helps, okay? Alicia, thank you for the donation, honey. Highlights message from Tyrone for today is behaviour is switched up. So what do you need to know? Message coming through for you here. It turns over in the deck, okay? Yeah, the message is for you. We're going to connect with this energy, but you can't miss out on what's meant for you. And I feel that may be what's affecting you right now. You may feel like you're, left out in the cold, or you don't know what's going on, or you don't know what he's feeling or thinking. And that may be causing you problems. You may be worrying a bit too much. So you could be overthinking things too much. So he's saying to you, we just keep hurting each other right now. And you may be feeling hurt right now by his behaviour. So he doesn't want to hurt you anymore. And he's apologising for that. He's saying we keep hurting each other. And he's hurting because he's hurting you. So it hurts him to hurt you. He said, I want you back. So he does want you back. Okay, so whatever's going on, he wants you back. He wants to come to you. What I'm feeling is he wants to have your back. He wants to protect you. He wants to look after you. And he's working through his own insecurities about being able to be that person. Yeah, I hurt too. So he's saying, I know I've hurt you. I hurt too. We keep hurting each other. So he feels like he needs a little bit of time to go within to process where he is in his life to be able to give to you the right way. But when you first came to the channel, you're also connecting with Eric. So this is also a reminder for you to really think about you right now and who you really do want and love and what your connection is with Tyrone or with him. Okay, to think about your energies. Because this is the thing, when we're focused on other people and our twin flame is still there in our mind or in our heart, it can cause problems in the physical. So sit down and think, is this happening because of things that I've still got going on with someone else? And this can happen on the journey anyway because we get guided. So we experience catalysts and other things. And that's why it's always good to take the label away. But I feel there's not just him in your energy field. And that can also be affecting what's going on with him. And he can be aware of that. And he can also be pulling back into himself because of that too. So I feel you need to really look at yourself right now and observe what's going on within you to understand what's going on within him. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Laura, why have you deleted that message, honey? I've just been doing that. What I've noticed has been going on, it was happening yesterday as well. Moderators were deleting things by accident. Please take your time. Okay, and then you don't delete donations, you don't delete members' messages or things that don't need to be deleted. And I know how hard it is when you've got a busy chat. Okay, so before you time someone out or delete anything, just, watch what your finger's doing. That's all I'm going to say. And I've been there myself. I've been a moderator for other people as well. And I've done it myself. I know how easy it is. So just take your time. Maybe even stop the chat when you're doing it before you press the button, okay? Because it's timed out. I think it's timed out Alicia there. Just seeing where I am. Because obviously it removes everything so I can't see it. No, I know, it's fine. I'm not telling you off. I'm just saying, because Victor did it yesterday as well. So just make sure you're taking your time with your finger. Okay, that's the best way to do it. I mean, can you go back on there and undelete it? It's not letting me do it, you see. So it may let you do it because obviously you're the one that's done it. So just have a quick look if you can do that. But I've already answered the question, so it's no problem. So Alicia, just ignore. Yeah, it's for Alicia. So just ignore that. That was a mistake, okay? The deleting there. And, if anyone else noticed that the messages have been deleted, I'm apologising for that, okay? Obviously, we have a lot of people coming onto the channel who, say crazy things and, write crazy things in. So my moderators do work really, really hard. So mistakes do happen. So I just want to apologise if anyone has been timed out for the wrong reason, okay? But it's a pure mistake. And we all make mistakes. We're human, okay? And mistakes are lessons at the end of the day. And we're going to do a message for Liza. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. What's my divine guidance for today, please? What do you need to know? Oh, don't worry, Laura. It's no worries. I've already answered the question anyway. And, Alicia's aware of what's going on. So this is for Liza. What's your divine guidance for today? What's your divine guidance for today? Blessings. Focus on the blessings. Be grateful. There's blessings all around you and there's blessings coming to you. So focus on your blessings today. That's the guidance. When we focus on blessings, more blessings come. But when we're grateful, we feel empowered. We feel strong. Our energy shifts. So focus on the blessings and the doors will open. I hope that helps, okay? Asheni says, did he also miss me while sleeping? Does he want union? So again, you're asking, does he want union? You're in fear again. Okay, because he does. So you're in fear again. He's going to make it happen, but you have to trust him to do that. So it's about you learning to trust. Okay, of course, he misses you. He's always missing you. He's always thinking about you. And he's frustrated right now because he's not taking action towards you when he wants to take action towards you. But you have to trust him to do it. That's what you need to know. Okay, so stop going over the fears and start having faith. So let's do you a little affirmation you can use to move things forward. Affirm, I am open to love. So be open to love in all its many forms, which means notice love all around you. Love comes to you in many ways. I'm not talking about love with another person. I'm talking about seeing love. You know, the way you feel loved by the universe when things happen. Like I went into Costa the last time I went in and I got my free hot chocolate. You know, if you put so many on your card, you get a free one. And they said, do you want your free one? And I said, yes, please. And that was my way of feeling loved by the universe. And then I went into Superdrug, which is like a pharmacy here in the UK. They sell everything, makeup and toiletries and everything. And you've got a card, like a loyalty card. And I got money on my loyalty card. It says, do you want me to knock off the money? Yes, please. So that's the way the universe has shown me love. Okay? Because the universe is saying, you haven't got to pay for that. You haven't got to pay as much for this. And it's the way you're shown loved. It's love in all its many forms. So the angels want you to start looking at your life in that way, in a higher way, and then you'll recognise just how loved you are. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, what has Pranav realised about me and our connection this month? So what's he realised about this connection this month? Jumping straight out. Cards coming through, first of all, is community. That it's not just about you and him, it's about the people you are connecting with. Okay, it's about community. It's about the reason you come. So it's like he's realising there's more to this connection than just you and him. It's about the reason you've come to earth. It's about service. It's about giving. It's about helping the world. It's about mission and purpose. And that your journey is protected. He's realised that lots of change needs to occur. So he knows he needs to change things to be with you. Instead of going round and round in circles, he's got to jump off that carousel. He's got to lighten the load. He needs to make changes. And he's also realising how patient you are. And he's asking you for patience. So he's realised this month how patient you are while he makes changes. And he's also realising that you've got a community around you. So he may be aware that you have help and support. That could be here on this channel. We are a community. We are a family. Or in other ways. But he feels like he's realising that this is a soul connection. And it's much more than just being together. It's about everything that comes with it. It's like all the responsibility that comes with the mission of being here on earth. And that's what he's working through and healing. I hope that helps, okay? That's what you need to know. Let's have a look. Bear with me a second. Okay, I was just having a look what was going on in the chat there because I just saw some other things going on again there. You know, the chat can be quite hectic. So again, thank you to my moderators. McKenzie, thank you for the donation, honey. Why Princess has a problem with me at work? Could be jealousy. She got under my skin, but I'm okay now. Well, first of all, if you go through a problem in that way, you're learning a lesson. It's an opportunity for you to respond with love, not react in fear. And you're saying, she got under my skin, but I'm okay now. So you're learning to not take things personally. Everything that happens with other people is their own perception. It's always a projection. So she's projecting onto you problems going on within her. So don't take it personally. It's actually nothing to do with you. Could be she feels that something is missing or lacking in her life. And she may be looking at you and thinking that you have the things that she wants. Or she's jealous in some way. And she's projecting that out. So don't take it personally. She got under your skin, but you're saying I'm okay now, which means you've worked through it. It was an opportunity for you to respond with love. So yeah, you were strong and resilient, okay? And in that moment, you may not have felt that way, but then you got your own power back. So I feel it could be a power struggle or there's some jealousy there. Okay, it feels like there's some jealousy there that's being healed. And I'm not talking about you being jealous of this person. It feels like this person could very well be jealous of you because of your light and who you are. So the message here is never doubt that you are loved. Okay, never doubt who you are. It says never doubt that your twin flame loves you. But regarding your question, it means never doubt that you are loved by heaven. You are protected, you are safe. Never doubt who you are. And that will put you back into power no matter what's going on. But this was an opportunity for you to respond with love instead of reacting with fear. That's what you need to know. Let me just delete this person from the channel. Okay, I've just deleted that person from the channel because That person comes on and says the most ridiculous things. I've just deleted that, okay? So just leave that as it is, guys, okay? Okay, yeah, I've just done it, Renee. I've just deleted them from the channel permanently, so they won't be back on again. We're going to do a message for, let's have a look where I am in the chat. For Shatania, thank you for the donation, honey. Starting a new job on May the 6th, any message? Have confidence. Have confidence in who you are. The message is this job is going to assist you with your dreams coming true. So it may feel like a dream come true. It may be something you've wanted for a while. It's going to feel good. Okay, so it's going to assist you with your dreams coming true. And it feels like, you know, you said you started it on May the 6th. Between May and September, dreams are coming true. So it's a really good thing you've got there. So enjoy it and have confidence and see it as an adventure. And take each day as it comes because it will lead to great things. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta says, I've already answered Jacinta's question there. I'm at the top of the chat. Wow, an hour and 20 minutes. That's gone really quickly. Thank you to everyone who's donated to me. If you haven't already, guys, give me a thumbs up. I'm going to answer some random questions now. So Beverly says, what's coming through for me for this year? This is for Beverly Thompson. What's coming through for you for this year? What's coming through for you? We've got trust. You have to trust that what's coming in this year is meant for you. In other words, if it's good or bad, it's meant for you to grow you and heal you. And everything that is good or bad is just a perception. In other words, everything that happens to you is neutral. It's for your highest good. But we perceive things as good or bad, light or dark, negative or positive. So you have to trust that whatever comes to you this year is happening for a reason, to grow you, to make you stronger, and to lead you where you're meant to be. So the message coming through is wherever you go, whatever you do, have faith and trust that you're on the right path. And things will speed up, motorbike. Things will speed up for you. Now I'm going to do a message for Yara because Yara went off, but she was asking a question. So she's probably not here now, but if anyone sees Yara, you know, in comments or just let her know I answered a question. So this is a message for Yara from her masculine. So everything before you is a dress rehearsal. You are the main event. So whenever your person is going through, whatever they're doing, whoever they're with, wherever they are, it's all to prepare them for you. You're the main event. And you are their everything and so much more. Again, they may not act that way sometimes in the physical, or it may not seem that way in the physical, but everything is preparing them for you. And also, when they are sick, it's you that they want holding their hand and mopping their brow. So I feel your person is actually thinking about forever, you know, in sickness and in health, marriage, being with you in a permanent way. Because when they are ill, they want you there, holding their hand, mopping their brow. Not that you would do that. What I mean is they're thinking, I want you there for the good times and the bad times. You're the one I want my life to be with. So it feels like everything is leading to your future to be together. And that's what you need to know. We're going to do a message for Donna. Says, hi Liz, is there any message from Mark today after a busy couple of weeks? This is for Donna Harvey. So what does your person want to say? The symbol of a new me. So he's becoming the new him. He's transforming. And obviously the eagle is that symbol of him coming to you and transforming for you. And it's also a sign that you're manifesting your dreams. So the message coming through here, okay, we've got, I'm on my way, unblock. Okay, so there's going to be an unblock. Okay, there's going to be, he's moving blocks and obstacles right now out of the way so that he can be with you. And he's saying the eagle is the symbol of the new me. I'm already on my way. And you know that that's what you feel. And that's why you're experiencing masculine and feminine energies. You know, when you're going up and down, when you're having those moments where you feel things are out of control, it's because you're feeling everything so deeply. Because he's saying, I am moving on. I'm moving on from things that I need to move on from. I am unblocking things and I'm on my way. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Serene says, Liz, what was my mistake? He removed, blocked me in Snapchat. There's no mistakes, okay? He will be feeling overwhelmed. And I feel that could possibly be a message for you as well, because I did notice your question when I was talking to Donna. Unblock, he's going to unblock you and he's already on his way. So you're learning, you know, the reason this happens is so you can let go of control. You're not in the energy of surrender when you get blocked. And I've been there myself and I know that's true. So when we get blocked, it's so that we have to give it to God. It's so you can surrender and have faith and trust that it will find its way. I'm not talking about him, I'm on about the love. The love will find its way. So right now what you need to do is work on you. Okay? It's him. It's nothing to do with you. It's about him. Trust me. I've been through it with a catalyst. We were connecting through Snapchat and he blocked me. We must have blocked and unblocked each other about 15 times throughout our period of togetherness, our connection. And it's nothing to do with you. It was never anything to do with me. It was because of what he was going through and feeling. So don't take it personally. But the reason it's occurred for your soul growth is so you can feel at ease, okay? Be good to yourself right now. Treat yourself with loving care. That's what you need to do. And also, you are rich in all things. Yeah, but it's not about him improving, Serene. It's about you surrendering. If you haven't surrendered, if you're still not trusting or believing or giving it to God, that's when you remain blocked. Okay, so you have to affirm that you are rich in all things. Give to yourself everything you want right now. Trust in the power of love. That's really the message. And have faith in the love. And also forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. So the angel's saying it's not your fault. You've done nothing wrong. And instead of blaming him, thinking, oh, you should be further ahead on your journey right now and judging him, you've got to trust in the power of the love and have faith in it and treat yourself with love and care. And appreciate yourself. That's what you need to do. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, I did answer a question about what's going on with him in 3D. Okay, I did answer that question. This is the thing when you double donate. Obviously, I appreciate every donation, but you've already received the message. What we tend to do is ask again in a different way, and we receive a similar message. So you're saying you woke up to a song you couldn't understand. So what does the song mean? What does the song say to you? What's the song trying to say? So this is what the song is trying to say to you, okay? The song is saying focus on self-love. So right now, that's what you need to do. Instead of focusing on him and what is going on with him, you need to focus on you. Listen to the song before bed and you'll have a dream that you'll remember that has important guidance for you. So obviously you woke up to a song. So tonight, listen to that song before you go to sleep and you'll have a dream about it. You're also being asked to have patience right now because he is going to come back. But it's just not the right time. So you have to trust in divine timing and divine order. Focus on self-love. That's the answer. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do, Alex says, good morning here. Good morning to you. It is 9:30 here in the UK. We've got, Amber says, hi, any messages from my person? So this is for Amber. So what's going on with your person? This is for Amber right now. So the message coming through is, see how the cards fly around and they make me work for them. You're the sun, okay? So the angels want you to shine your light bright because your person is saying you're the sun in my life. You're like the sunlight. You're my true happiness. The only light that warms me in my currently dark world. So you're the lighthouse. So that's what you're being reminded. So the angel's saying shine that beautiful light bright. Shine it bright because, it's guiding everything to you. And, he's also very insecure. They're giving me fear. He's quite insecure, but you may be going through your own insecurity. This is a time of rest and rejuvenation. He's going through a transformation right now. You may be insecure because of the way the situation is, but you don't need to be because you're the warmth and the light. And your person is transforming right now. That's what you need to know. So you need to have faith that your person is transforming to be in the right kind of energy to be with you. He's been through a lot in his life and he's been hurt and he's healing from that. And so are you. You've been through a lot and you've been hurt and you're healing from that. So really you're mirroring each other's energy. You both may be feeling insecure about what the other is thinking. Whereas you are both focused on each other at this time, unbeknownst to each other. So just shine your light and things will shift. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Robert says, I must have done something wrong. I sent a donation. I haven't seen it, Robert. So if you pop your question in, I can answer it for you. I'm going to do a message for Stephen. Stefon, he says, what does Anthony from A Curious feel for me and what does he want? From Denise. So this is for Denise. What does Anthony want? He wants balance. He wants to be able to give you balance. He wants to be able to be with you in a balanced way, to be able to give love to you and receive love to you in a balanced way. And he's making that possible. So he's trying to balance his energy, okay? So the message coming through from him to you is, sometimes he needs space and there's nothing wrong. He's preparing to reach out at that time. He said, it's quite normal when I need space. It's quite normal. There is nothing wrong. It's quite normal. Okay? He's saying, there's nothing wrong. I'm just preparing to reach out. That's what you need to know. So don't let it affect you or hurt you. They're giving me a little bit of pain in the eyes, which can be, you know, a little bit of emotion coming out there, because he is going to return. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Sunshine says, will Naveen reunite with Sunitha? Will Naveen reunite? What do you need to know? Message coming through is, yep, this person is taking control. You have to have faith right now that this person will do what they've come here to do. They are becoming the magician. So yes, I do feel there's going to be a reuniting, like a reunion energy, but you have to have faith that this person will do that. Trust this person to find their way and actually make the move. That's what you need to know. Instead of worrying or trying to make it happen, have faith, be in the flow. That's what you need to know. We're going to do a message from Marnie. Says, can you do Kit and me? We work together. Or do we work together? We work together. There's burdens around the connection right now. Something needs to be released first. That will be released between now and October to bring you together. But you're on the path of union or the path of togetherness there. But there's just many, many things that need to be healed first. So work on releasing your burdens, give any worries or struggles to heaven, and focus on peace. That's what you need to know. So I'm going up the chat again, guys. Bear with me a second here. I'm going to pull some messages from above the chat. We've got Avanthi says, when will I get government job, please? I am from India. It will be at the right time. Right now, the angels want you to focus on the visualization of it. So between now and July, you need to really ask the angels for this and visualize it, and that will materialize. Visualize it. Focus on the way you want it to be. Have faith in it. Okay, because it's manifesting, but you may be stressing out or getting frustrated by the time it's taking. So you must not give up and have faith that this is manifesting. So a great thing to do is visualize it and imagining it. How does it taste? How does it feel? Imagine you going there and doing the job. What's it feel like to you? And that will keep your vibration high to bring it in. Give me a breath. I'm saying take a deep breath, okay? Because you may be stressing out too much about it or overthinking or worrying about it. McKenzie, thank you for the donation. How will the meeting at work go for me tomorrow? And the new supervisor, and we will have a staff meeting. Well, first of all, visualise it going well. And it will go well. Okay, visualise it. Remember, you have to have confidence. If you're worrying about it and stressing out, that's the energy you're taking into that meeting. Okay, or that position. So instead, feel strong and powerful. Call on Archangel Gabriel to help you to communicate what you want to say. Call on Archangel Michael to give you strength and confidence. So how will it go for you tomorrow? How will it go for you? What do you need to know? The angel's saying it will go the way you intend it to go. So we've got, well, yeah, you're worried about it. Maybe you're worried about making a mistake, or you're worried about doing something wrong. Or you may be worried about, missing out on an opportunity, or you could even be subconsciously worrying about getting fired or something going wrong. So you have to have faith in who you are. Turn this around. Okay, don't worry. You're not going to make a fool of yourself. You're not going to do something wrong. Visualize it going right, and it will. That's what you need to know. So let's do an affirmation you can use. Affirm, I am grateful for all the good things in my life. So use the power of gratitude to feel strong and confident. And lovingly release the past. I let the past go. So maybe something's happened in your past job, or something's happened in the past that you were worrying about taking into this new job, or taking, this new role. And you're going to be okay. So have faith in yourself, and it will all be okay. Call on Archangel Michael and call on Archangel Gabriel. That's your message. I hope that helps, okay? Kite, thank you for being here, sending you so much love. Good morning, Liz. How's Jerry feeling this morning? Does he have a message for me? I've been feeling anxiety pangs in my heart space this morning. I don't think it's mine, though. Lots of love. So you've definitely been connecting with his energy. So what he's saying to you is, he's saying you hold the secrets of my soul. So really what he's saying there to you is you feel me. You know what my soul is experiencing. You know what I'm feeling inside. And he may be going through some ascension symptoms today, or he may be feeling a bit sick because he's saying, when I'm sick, it's you I want holding my hand and mopping my brow. So what I'm really feeling is, and you're feeling anxiety and pangs in your heart, I feel he's going through something physically today. So he may be going through physical ascension symptoms or something physical, and he's thinking about you, and he's energetically reaching out to you. It's like he's saying, when I'm sick, it's you I want there. I want you holding my hand. I want you mopping my brow. Because you're the secret of my soul, you know me. So I feel that sending lots of love and healing in the 5D realm, and those anxiety pangs will calm down. So he could also be going through heart chakra activation, but I feel he's going through physical ascension symptoms. So if you're wondering what they are, if you're wondering what the physical ascension symptoms are he's going through, let's have a look. Okay, what's he going through physically? I definitely feel it's something physical going on. So he's got minor fears around the future. Okay, so he has to have faith and trust that the future is safe and guided. He may have banged his toe, or it could be something as small as that, or he may be having heartburn. It's more likely he's having heartburn, but he could have banged his toe up, or he could be having cramp in the toe, or maybe he's hurt his toenail or something like that, because he is worrying about the future, but it's heartburn. That's why you're having that anxiety in the heart, because there's some resentment there. When we feel resentment, we have to release it. Resentment can be frustration, anger, worry, stress, and he needs to scream it out. So he needs a good scream. So if you have a good scream, that will help, because that will, you guys are mirrors anyway. He will feel that energy. But send him lots of love and healing in the 5D, because he's going through physical stuff. I hope that helps, okay? Then do a message for Bryce. Says, hi, I'm new here. Will you do me and the person on my mind? So what's going on with you and the person on your mind? This is for Bryce. And a big welcome to everyone who's new here. Sending you so much love. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit that notification bell, because I'm live a lot. Not live tomorrow, but I am going to be live on Wednesday. I've got too much work to do tomorrow, so I can't do a live tomorrow. So we've got, look at this. Whatever's going on with this person on your mind, you have to have trust in the connection. Trust the way you feel. Trust the love, because there's many blessings to come. And you may see a yellow canary, that's what they're giving me, as a big sign of blessings. So there's blessings coming into this connection, but you must simplify things instead of overthinking things or worrying about things, or, just take it one step at a time. What we do on this journey is overcomplicate everything, and we need to relax a bit more. So simplify things, and the journey will start moving forward with this person. That's what you need to know, okay? So be more in the energy of flow. Take it slow and steady. That's what wins the race. And there are blessings to come, but you must trust in the love and trust in this person and trust in yourself. That's the message, okay? Victor says, thank you for the donation. Messages from my biological father. I lost him 2 years ago. So I'm sending you so much love, but he's always with you anyway. So what does he want to say from the other side? So coming up with a few messages here, but I feel this first one's important. I'm sending you a robin. Wow. He's going to send you a robin. And we've received robins when we're thinking about our loved ones. They connect with us in that way. I've actually been seeing a robin a lot lately. Since George has moved out, I've been seeing robins everywhere. And it's my mum saying, it's okay, it's going to be fine. So I'm sending you a robin. That's what your dad is saying to you. My mind was my prison. Okay, so he may have been overthinking so many things, or he may have been stuck in his mind, or maybe he couldn't communicate the way he wanted to, or do things the way he wanted to. So he felt like his mind was a prison. And he's saying, be kind and gentle to yourself. So he feels like what he's giving you here is a sign. He's going to send you a robin. But he's also saying about his life. His mind was a prison while he was living. So it's like an escape to be on the other side. And he's saying, while you're living, be kind and gentle to yourself and appreciate the little things. So what he's saying is, a message about me is, my mind was a prison. I'm better off now. That's what he wants you to know. So don't feel, worry or fear about the way he passed or anything like that. He's going to send you a robin to show you he's near you. That's the physical sign. But the advice he's giving to you is appreciate the little things and be kind and gentle to yourself. Such a beautiful message. And I love it when they come through from the other side, because they always give the same message, really, to love life, to be in the moment, to, be less stressed and more loving. Less stress, more blessings. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Christine, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any messages from my DM? No contact. We were together for 5 years, Kite, and we've both got different things to do. God's got a plan. There's no sadness there for us both, because we're celebrating this new beginning. Okay, so you have to see it in a higher way. When we're meant to come back together, we will. But right now, he's got a purpose where he is, and I've got a purpose where I am. So you have to see it in a higher way. Okay, that's why I'm okay. So Christine says, any messages from my DM? We're in no contact. So what does your masculine want to say to you, Christine? What does your masculine want to say to you? Your masculine is saying to you, I do with you. So I feel there is going to be a marriage in the future, and this is about commitment and coming together. I couldn't stand it if you left me. The thought makes my blood run cold. So it feels like the reason why you're in no contact is because your person is working through wounds and fears around, abandonment, about you leaving them. And I feel this could also be connected with marriage. So this could be a core wound around marriage. It could be something they experienced in a previous lifetime, or it could be something they experienced in childhood, or even something they've experienced in love in this life. But your person is saying, I've got some issues around marriage because I want to marry you, and I'm healing that to be able to be with you, because I really feel that your person is a little bit afraid of marrying you and then you wanting a divorce or leaving them. The thought of that makes the blood run cold. So they're working through their fears and insecurities about having the kind of life with you that they want to have. He's saying, yeah, because you deserve so much more. I'm sorry for letting you down. You deserve so much more. So your person knows exactly what kind of life they want to give to you. But until they can give that to you, they're apologising for letting you down and not being able to give it to you when you want it or need it or, dream of it. So your person's guides are assisting them right now to heal their wounds. So I feel there's a lot of wound healing taking place to bring you together. And 69 is also a sign of being drawn to that number there, because that's the yin and the yang. That's the balance that needs to come in to move you forward together. So I do feel there's marriage in your future, but there's wounds being healed around it first. I hope that helps, okay? Alex says, what messages do the angels have for me? So this is for Alex, okay? What do you need to know? The message coming through for Alex here is there's abundance coming to you when you find inner peace. Right now you're going through shifts or changes in your life because you're being illuminated to things. You're going through awakening, aha moments, realizations, epiphanies, understandings. And that will lead to many, many things in your life coming into your life, fruition of things, rewards, goals, dreams manifesting. So the angel's saying, find inner peace and all the things you want will come to you. Because there's so many blessings on their way to you. There's so much abundance coming into your life. And you've been illuminated to that right now. So it feels like any clouds or grey areas in your life, grey clouds, are shifting so the sun can come in. So it feels like as you move forward on your journey, there's many, many blessings and lots of abundance ahead. But to get that, you need to find inner peace. And you do that through being more in the present moment, breathing, being at ease with where you are and having faith in where you are. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Johnny says, will I get my much needed promotion or should I move on? So the message coming through is whatever happens, whatever you decide to do, you're going to receive the life that you want. And this is in love as well as in career. Okay, so you must think about if you're actually enjoying what you're doing right now. Because by October, you're going to have the success you want. You're going to have the financial security you want. You're going to have the type of lifestyle you want. But you have to think about whether this job you currently do makes you happy or not. Because you're saying, it's my well-deserved promotion. So you know you deserve it. But if you're waiting for that to come, obviously you may be questioning whether other people think you deserve it or your loyalty to that place. So there could even be something better out there. So see it like this. If you get it, brilliant. If you don't, there's something better for you, because regardless, you're going to receive what you want by October. So the angels are kind of saying right now, they're not giving you a clear yes or no to whether you're going to get it there, because it's something you're learning. It's likely because you're going to have the life you want and you're going to feel financially successful. But if you don't receive it within perhaps a specific timeline that you want it in, that's your sign to move forward towards what you want. But it's also going to give you everything you want in your life, especially in love, because it's going to create what you want. So in other words, no matter whether you get it, which is likely, or you get it elsewhere, you're going to be happy. And you're going to receive many, many blessings and abundance between October and February. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Yes, Nathan, go to my other channel, Wigs with Liz, and you can understand why. If you're interested, that's what you need to do. We're going to do a message from Mariposa. Says, hi, Liz, I want to send a super chat right now. You don't need to, honey. I'm not on donation. Oh, I've got a donation just come in, but if you put your question, I can answer it. I'm not going to be staying on too much longer anyway, because I've been on for nearly 2 hours. And my voice is going a bit and I've got readings to do. But if you comment, I'll be able to answer you. So tell me what your question is. TK says, thank you for your time. Thank you, honey. Sending you lots of love. Thank you for the donation. We've got Heema says, a May month reading. So this is for Heema. What do you need to know for May? What do you need to know for May? Then I'm going to do Mariposa. What do you need to know for May? This is your message for May, purity. There's going to be some cleansing energy coming in May. So in May, it's a message for you to remember who you are, that you are a telepathic being. So if there's no communication between you and a specific person, you know, if you're thinking about that, you have the ability to connect with them through telepathy. But really, this is going to be a month of purity, a month of cleansing, a month to forgive, a month to heal, a month to let go, a month where you can prepare for what's next. A month where you're in tune with who you are. That's what you need to be aware of. And you may see a white wolf to remind you of your power as a spiritual being having a human experience. So you are very capable of manifesting your dreams in May, connecting with your higher self in May, and intuitively creating what you want. So it's going to be a purifying month for you where you're preparing for something new. I hope that helps, okay? Mariposa says, can I get a message from Caesar? How is he feeling towards me? There is no contact since 2 years ago. I feel he's in a relationship with someone else, and a message from the angels. So if he is in a relationship with someone else, he's going through a healing. And it's a lie anyway. He's saying a lie to save face. So he's wearing a mask. That's what he's saying to you. I'm wearing a mask right now. I'm doing it to save face in my life. My ego causes me so much pain that when it consumes me, I pull away to protect us both. So the reason you're in no contact is because of the ego and because he's healing things and he needs to take the mask off. He needs to take that mask off. That's what he's saying to you. He's saying, until I can take the mask off and be my authentic self, I'm protecting you by not being with you. So it's a protection, okay? So what's the message from the angels? Manifesting your dreams. Even though you're not together right now, your dreams are being manifested. They were searching for you from the moment they were born. Okay, and they know that. So this is understanding. They're not going to let you go. It's not over between you. What's meant to be will always find its way. So you're being asked to have faith. And I know you're probably thinking, Liz, how much more faith do I have to have? But it really is about understanding he's not in the right energy for you yet. So you're being protected. It's a good thing. See it as a blessing. So the angel's saying you're still learning how to be flexible. Remember when it was the year of the tiger and the tiger came in and said, be confident in who you are. And then the ox said, be flexible and adaptable. This is what you've been learning since then. So you're learning to be flexible to the process. Okay? Robert, I asked you to put your question in. I asked you 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, to just put your question in the chat for me, and you didn't. So you need to put your question in the chat for me now, otherwise I won't be able to answer your question. Instead of moaning and saying my donation this, or, you know, just put your question in. That's all you need to do. It's quite simple. We're going to do a message for, let's have a look. I'm going to do Janique. Janique says, hi Liz, is there any messages from R and his energy? I've been feeling pressure in my solar plexus for 2 days. Yeah, well, Robert, I can't see it, so you've got to put your question in. Put your question in, because I'm going off in a minute. Put your question in, or I won't be able to answer it. You're writing things in the chat, so write your question. Simple as that, okay? Yeah, well, I can't see it. I can't see it. So if you want me to answer, put it in there, okay? So the message, this is coming through for Janique. The message for you is, I run away when all I really want to do is run into your arms and breathe you in. So he wants to run into your arms. That's all he wants to do. But fear stops him. He's saying, I'm questioning my own behaviour right now because I'm running away from you when all I want to do is run to you. Why do I do that? So he's in a soul-searching phase of his life. He's trying to understand why he's doing the things he's doing. Because all he wants to do is run into your arms. And I feel you know that. He's overthinking. And you may be overthinking because you're connecting with his energy. So he's saying, I'm overthinking right now when all I really want to do is run into your arms. So he's questioning his behaviour. Why he's not running to you. Why he's not reaching out to you. And yeah, we've got exploitation coming in here as well. So, you know, things have happened in his past and he's felt like he's being used and abused and he's been through his own pain. And that's his vulnerability. So he's saying to you, I want to come to you. I'm just afraid of being vulnerable. And I'm questioning my own behaviour right now because I don't want to run from you. I want to run to you. And that's what he's working out. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, guys, I'm going to answer one more and then I'm going off because my voice is getting croaky now and I've got readings to do today as well. I've got to protect my voice. So I'm going to do a message for CJ. For CJ Green says, is there anything my team thinks I should know? So, you know, your team is your angels. What do you need to know? So the message is relax. Okay, relax, take your time because there's a new beginning coming in. So you don't need to force this journey. You just need to embrace it. Your guides are saying be in the flow of things. Allow things to move forward naturally because there's a beautiful new beginning coming in for you. You just need to relax and be at peace and have faith. So there's magic coming into your life. You just have to allow it to flow instead of overthinking, worrying about things or stressing. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? So first of all, I just want to say, if Robert donated to me, I didn't see the donation. I've asked him numerous times to put his message in. He hasn't done that. So unfortunately, that's just the way it is. If you read the rules of the chat, it states very clearly, donating does not guarantee that you'll have a question answered, especially if you're not following the rules or doing what I ask you to do. It's just the way it is. So thank you to everyone who jumped in. I'm sending you all so much love. Have a great day. If you haven't already, thumbs up. If you want a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. Have a wonderful day. I'll be live again on Wednesday morning. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.